If you're a creative type from East London with an idea you want to get off the ground, then a new competition you might want to hear about. Crowdfunding East London wants to help fund the area's artists and creative community. Crowdfunding company Phundee are behind the project, and joining me now is Jack Gaskin from Phundee and Adam Milford, Director of Theatre Workout, one of the projects that's getting involved in this. Thank you very much, both of you, for coming in this evening. Now, Jack, I'll start with you. Why this? Why this sort of area?
Well, the reason why we did it in East London is because we feel that London's the cultural hub of the world, essentially, and East London, more so than anywhere, there's a lot of emerging talent there. There's a lot of artists there. And also, often artists in that area, because of the diversity of the nature, often they get overlooked for grants and things like that. So with Rich Mix, today we did a competition called Crowdfund East London, where we were trying to find the 25 best sort of projects from East London. And that's why Adam's here with us today, because he's got a fantastic project.
So Adam, let's talk about your project then.
So for the last 9 years, I've run a company called Theatre Workout. We do workshops in the West End for school groups of all different ages as part of their visit to see shows. And now we want to set up a summer school programme, which will hopefully happen in August 2016, offering 150 to 250 students each week opportunity to do professional drama school training and perform work that they create over the course of that week in a West End theatre on the final day.
So why did you decide to go through the Phundee way of getting funds, so to speak, as opposed to any other means?
Well, I think the crowdfunding idea is brilliant, because you immediately get a huge body of supporters who are out there championing your cause and supporting you in the work that you're doing, which just helps to get the message out there, and it just sort of creates a bit of a community around it as well.
So Adam is one of the groups who are lucky enough to get into your selection process. Just tell us a little bit about what happens to those groups that you choose, the 25.
So what we're going to do, I can't actually tell you all the rest, because we're actually doing we're going to announce the other winners next week.
Sure.
But what we'll be doing is we're going to essentially give them a 6-week training program, how to have a successful crowdfunding campaign. We'll do that at Google Campus, which is where our office is based. And essentially we'll teach them how to do social media, how to get in contact with the media, traditional media, and really how to do your budget and everything that you need to know to have a successful campaign. And then we'll really push and try and get those campaigns into the media themselves so they can get even bigger exposure.
And what were the criteria for groups applying?
Well, actually, what we did is we allowed anyone to turn up on the day and just generally pitch us, and we saw some amazing projects today, didn't we? I mean, it is actually incredible, some of the projects that we saw today. They're so vibrant and actually inspiring, and quite a few of them had a sort of charity element to it as well. So it's really, really encouraging, actually. You're going to see a lot of good projects soon. A lot of good projects.
And Adam, just coming from that scene and knowing how vibrant it is, do you think there is a real challenge for people to get to that next stage, to find the funding, to expand their ideas?
Definitely, because Arts Council has been arts funding has been cut so much, and arts in education funding has been cut so much in the last few years, and things like the Warwick Report have highlighted that in the beginning of this year. And so any opportunity to get funding to launch new products and new programs and businesses and ideas is a fantastic way of going about it. And part of the work that we want to do is some of the funding that we get, we will reinvest into subsidising training for those from disadvantaged backgrounds who do not have access to this sort of thing, who don't get drama in schools and who don't have the opportunity to learn through the arts. So hopefully we can help more people get into it than otherwise.
Okay, well, Adam and Jack, thank you so much both of you for coming in.
Thank you.
Now, the story of the little wooden puppet who